we started traveling to source, our goods. Started meeting factories over in China and in other
Yeah.
parts of Asia, Taiwan.
Mhm.
Um, and that was important to us to have those established relationships first. So we did that for 2 years before we ever even ordered any product.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so while we were establishing those relationships, we were coming up with the ideas, the designs,
Mhm.
and then ultimately we ended up launching, in that manner. But yeah, it was a slow process.
Yeah. Yeah. We talked about that a little bit when the first time we met.
Mhm.
Can you talk a little bit about the importance of those relationships and how you built those over time?
Yeah, I can. I mean, listen, when I have conversations still to this day with my uh, with my customers, whoever it might be, big or small, it's very nice to be able to say, hey, I don't purchase products. I don't use any factories that we haven't personally
Hmm.
visited. And that's a powerful statement. It's
Yeah.
not one that everybody can make,
Hmm.
because oftentimes things are just sourced and you don't even know where it's coming from exactly.
Yeah.
But not only have we visited the factories, we're also, we have relationships with those peoples,
Yeah.
and it's important, and it's been impressive, and it really feels good to say. So, I'd say that is it important? Geez, I still rely on it today.
Yeah.
It's still one of my lead uh, uh, discussions,
Yeah. And I assume that
discussion
becomes
points.
a key part of your product development journey too. When you have a new idea, do you quickly go to the factories and start getting feedback on it?
I think when you and I spoke first, we
Mhm.
talked about that. There's many different ways of designing a product.
Yeah.
You can have an idea and you can sit down with an industrial engineer who maybe it's a buddy of yours, maybe it's somebody you hired, maybe it's somebody you got referred to, whatever. But yeah, that is one way of doing it, and that's an expensive way of doing it because you're paying the bill the entire time.
Hmm.
Once you have established relationships with factories who you are a proven and good customer of theirs,
Hmm.
they've got a design team over there. They've got engineers. In fact, their culture is very much immersed in engineering, right? And so we rely on their engineers to solve problems that we, might see. So yeah, we lean into it deeply.